MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Aaron Nola will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully, he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Eddie James. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here it comes. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in its last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Phillies down in order. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Suarez left field and carrying well. James retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of... Stepping into the box, Eddie James. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Frazier has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Eric Pardinho. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. James is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great... Leading off the inning, Eddie James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they pull within one here. It's now a 5-4 game. We've seen these squads go yard.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game...
Taijuan Walker will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Oh, listen, the sky has been the limit for Taijuan Walker, and I've been saying this, and I'll continue to say it. I'm going to give up on Taijuan Walker when Taijuan Walker gives up on himself. Big, strong guy, 95 to 97 miles an hour. Good, clean, soft mechanics. Good overhand curveball. His changeup has gotten better. This could be one of the up-and-coming right-handed pitching stars in the game of baseball.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Ready on 0-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. James is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. At the plate, Eddie James. He reached on a single in his first try.
Eddie James.
Now here it comes. Base hit into right center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well.
4.
Ready with the 1-2. Runner goes for third.
All right, you're up.
Hit
You're
hard
up.
on the ground towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. Ready once again,
Now
Eddie
back.
James.
Left
He'll try to follow up the
Eddie
double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up.
Find something
Looked
you
for
like
it
up
up in
there.
the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now in the box, Eddie
Up next for
James,
Philadelphia.
as he'll look to bring home
No
that
left
tying
field.
run from second with a
Eddie.
base hit into the outfield.
James.
Hey, look again up there, huh?
On, big dog, right time.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fly ball heading for the
You're
alley.
going.
Outfielders
Go
give
on,
chase,
look
but
in,
they're
look in,
not
look
going to
in.
get there. It's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable.
Now
He's
back,
able to get that
first
knock in
baseman.
that big spot.
Mike Ford.
Now a spin and a throwback to second, and they got him. Ready for another chance,
Now back,
Eddie
left
James.
field.
3 hits, including a
Eddie
pair of doubles for him
James.
thus far.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll put this away for the second out. And that'll bring in the
Now
former
batting.
top prospect,
The
Ahmed
Gupta.
Rosario. It
Ahmed
was a flyout for him in his last trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. So now we'll see if the
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come
3
through
hours
and lift.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Luke Rennie gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 3rd home run of this series, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather.
Don't be afraid,
Standing in,
man.
Eddie James, and their runners at the corners now.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Stepping in, Eddie James, runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Eddie James will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll add another to the total. It's 8-2 now.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
The first baseman, Mike, stay forward.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in, Eddie James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at. Bat. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies are going to help this series hold form. All 3 games won by the visitors so far, as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Phils have won their first in 3 tries in this division series. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this...
David Peterson is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today. Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
The left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. James is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. At the plate, Eddie James. He singled his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. Grounded to third, this could be 2. Scooped up, 1 there. On to first, a double play. Now at the plate, Eddie James.
Philadelphia, the left fielder, Eddie James.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Line towards center field. Frazier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Benny Bender.
Benny Bender.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They're down 2-0. Leading off the inning, Eddie James, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh? Let her rip. Here we go.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That ball hit high and deep. Stretch. Stretch. You can put it on the board. Yes. Solo shot to right center. His 5th so far in this series. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie James. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto. On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Our final.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these 2 teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Aaron Nola gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Benny Bender. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Eddie James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Eddie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 7th of this series as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Bullet back up the middle. Frazier is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Clint Frazier.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
James comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Eddie James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Hey, look at one pitch right here.
From the belt, the pitch.
You got that one.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 16.
At the plate, Trey Mancini, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A ball and no strikes. Hazley, the runner at third. James at second with 2 gone.
Nope.
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes. Hey, need you right here, need you.
3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
One time right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Ready on 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So stepping in, Eddie James. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Here's the first pitch. And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Get out.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
For Philadelphia, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 17 runners on base.